Hey gang, Will here at the Ashland Fly Shop with our special guest, John Hazlett. And we're doing a fly fishing report just for your kind of holiday weekend. If you're coming up to the area and plan on being here for about a week or so, we're going to give you a good idea of what to expect up here in the southern Oregon area. Mainly, we're still looking at steelhead fishing. It's still pretty much what's going on kind of all around us. We've been really blessed this year with a tremendous start to our winter season, which has been awesome. We've had tons of precipitation. We've got a great snowpack. We've got lots of rain, and it's just been great. The rivers are getting a nice big flood, nice big push. But I think there's probably still some fishing to be found out there. We're looking at about 2,000 CFS coming out of the dam at about this point. And we're looking at about 7,000 CFS at Dodge, and I think that's kind of realistic. What do you think, John?
I consider that prime.
Prime? You think that's pretty prime?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 7,000 CFS.
Yeah.
I think if you got a nice inner tube on, or maybe like a rubber ducky kind of thing, I think you'd probably be in pretty good shape out there at 7,000 CFS. What do you think the clarity's like out there right now, John?
I'd probably say there's at least 2 to 3 inches of visibility.
2 to 3 inches. That's about this much. Just so you know, that's probably probably not too bad out there. So 7,000, 2,000 CFS coming out of the dam. That's it could be a lot of fish up there, very possibly. But it's moving pretty good out there, folks. It's moving pretty good. So you want to be a little careful when you're heading out there. And the Klamath River is actually looking pretty good. It's actually dropped about 400 or 500 CFS, and it's probably a little bit more clarity down there. And it's probably a pretty good bet down there. Do you think that's a pretty good spot?
I don't know. I never fished the Klamath. I have no idea.
John doesn't really fish the Klamath, so I fish the Klamath and I like it down there.
I did fish it once.
Oh, you did fish it once?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right. Well, John fished it once, so we're gonna draw on. We're just gonna smooth over that experience, and it's been pretty solid down there lately. So should be a good amount of fish up in that stretch of the river, and from your proximity from Medford, Ashland, that's going to be a pretty good bet if you can make it over the hill. You think folks will be able to make it over the hill, John?
I'd probably chain up in Medford.
Chain up in Medford.
And then just roll right over.
That's a pretty good bet.
Roll right over the summit.
That's a pretty good bet. Chain up in Medford, and then you can make it over the hill and maybe find some fishing out there for around the Christmas holiday. But in all seriousness, if you want to give us a call, there's probably a couple things that you could eke out around here if you wanted to give it a try. But we have been seeing a lot of weather, a lot of precipitation. But if there is something to do, we will definitely know where and when to do it. So we'd love to see you in the shop around the Christmas holiday. Stop in and say hi. Really appreciate you checking in and seeing what we're up to. So thanks a lot, folks, and have a happy Christmas.